So this is a recap on our trade on volatility 25 1x index. So first of all, I'll need to clean everything and I'll have to analyze this trade afresh. So let's clean everything. First thing you need to do, you need to know the direction, your directional bias. Then you need to go to your daily time frame. Once you get to your daily time frame, what you need to know is where is the market heading to. From this, you can clearly see that this is a bearish market. The market has been selling since. We are currently on a downtrend here. So what we need to do now, we have to refine this time frame because you can clearly see that we don't have much here. So what we need to do now is to go to our 4 hours to know why the market is selling this particular zone. We need to see what's happening here. So aside my daily, I also take my entry from 4 hours. Let's actually check what's happening on weekly. On weekly, we can clearly see that we are on a downtrend. So if the market should buy, I expect the market to react from this zone. But that will be for next week. Back to our daily. Which is still this zone. This breaker block here. Or this other block here. We'll have to wait to see how the market reacts from that zone. So what we need to do now is to go to our 4 hours time frame. From our 4 hours time frame, we can clearly see what happened here. So here we have an MSS in this zone. We had an MSS. This is the last break of structure. Before that MSS. Where is the market reacting from? This other block. This is our inducement, the pullback. So we can clearly see that this market is bearish. Market has been selling. So now we already confirmed our directional bias. All we need to do now is to mark our other block, and where we are trying to sell from, we need to go back to daily time frame. So for now, we will not be needing this. So where is the market reacting from? We had this break of structure here and this place, which was where I took the first sell on that chart. This particular one, that was last week. So this week, this is where the market, it took the second sell, which is this other block here. That was on Tuesday, and this was what we were targeting, this low, because that's the last low the market gave us as of then. So next thing we need to do, after making out our zone, we also have a tiny break of structure here as well. After making out our zone, what we need to do now, we need to go to 1 hour time frame to see what the market is saying. On 1 hour time frame, we can clearly see an MSS here. An MSS also here. We can as well see an MSS in this zone, which is not clear. We need to go down to our 30 minutes. So we need to go down. 30 minutes is our entry. Sometimes we can as well use 15 minutes if the 30 minutes is not clear. But here we can clearly see here as our MSS. and this is our last valid break of structure to the upside, this zone. So since it's clear on 30 minutes, there is no need going down to a lower time frame because we'll still get the same thing. So we need to come back to this particular one as well, this zone. What do we have here? What do we have here? So from here we can clearly see that we also have this break of structure here, this break of structure. And where is our MSS? This is our MSS here. This is our MSS. Then we have this pullback, which is our inducement. And where is the market reacting from? Since the market has mitigated this other block, there is no point entering from that zone. What we need to do is to enter, not an order block, that's a breaker block. Since the market mitigated this breaker, this is a breaker, not an order block. So what we need to do now is to enter from our order block, which is this candle, that was where the market reacted from. Our inducement mitigated the order block. The breaker. Why am I making mistake? The inducement mitigated our breaker, so we'll be using our order block for our entry. Then for our take profit, we need to go back to our daily, that zone we marked on our daily time frame. This zone, this is our daily time frame zone. Okay, this particular place now will be our take profit. So let's go back to 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, what do we have? What do we have on 30 minutes? There is it. On 30 minutes. So our sell will be from that order block. Our take profit will be here. And our stop loss will be above this high here. So this is the 1 to 7 risk to reward. That's the first trade we took, but that was last week. So for this week, this is what we'll have here. You can clearly see that after the MSS here, after this MSS, our inducement did not mitigate the order block. This is our inducement, the valid pullback after an MSS. After an MSS, we got an MSS here. This is the candle that caused the MSS. We had a pullback, and that candle broke below this candle, so it's a valid MSS. So our entry should be from the breaker, since our breaker has not been mitigated, which the market actually respected. So we have to put our entry here, stop loss above this zone. Sometimes I advise people to put for a tight SL, but to be on a safer side, just put your SL here. Then you target that same low we had for that first trade, which is here. This is also 1 to 7 risks to reward as well. But if you should put a tight stop loss, this should be 1:16. But me personally, I don't advise putting it here. I'll rather secure my trade. So yeah, that was how we got this particular trade. This particular trade is very easy. All you just need to do is mark out your key zone on either 4 hours or daily time frame. After marking out that key zone, you just need to go there, look for your MSS. You look for your MSS. We have markets moving like this, moving like this, moving like this. When you go to that zone, we got our MSS, our inducement. If it didn't mitigate the breaker, we need that pullback. Then this place our key zone. That's it. That was how we got these two trade. This is how we got the both of them here. This and this. Very easy. But mind you, it's not as easy as it looks. You need to wait for your trade. That's one thing most people don't understand. You need to wait for your trade, because this particular trade, I waited for weeks, for almost a week, for this second trade to come. Because if you see here, it was on Wednesday, which is on 13th of May. That was when this one triggered. I had to wait from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday's weekend. So Saturday aside, Sunday aside, then Monday, Tuesday, before this trade. This trade was on Tuesday that this trade played out. On Tuesday, the MSS formed on Monday. I had to wait till on Tuesday for this trade. After that, I had to wait for extra many days again before the trade hit TP. That was on Thursday. That was when the trade, almost a week. So you have to be patient when trading this. It's very easy to spot. What you just need to do is come to your daily time frame. Check what is happening in the market. If you can see, at first this market was bullish. This market was bullish at first, creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low before this MSS here. If you see on this daily, it was not clear. This particular place was not clear. Then you need to refine it. You go down to 4 hours to check what happened in that particular zone. That was where we found out that okay, the market is now bearish. If you see all through, the last low was not broken. Oh yeah, the low the market was giving us was not broken. All this low that the market was giving us, so all this place, you can't call it MSS. It was not broken. Oh yeah, it was not broken until this particular one. Yeah, this tiny MSS. Then the market gave us pullback, which is our inducement, before reacting from this zone. So clearly we can see that the market has changed direction. Since then, what did the market do? The market has been selling. Broke structure, yeah. After breaking the structure, where did the market react from? Other block. Same thing, yeah. The market broke structure as well, yeah. After breaking structure, where did the market react from? Other block. If we should go down to this place now, we'll see another MSS in that zone. What did the market also do here? Broke structure, sold down to this zone, gave us our inducement, came down before coming back here. Where did the market react from? Another other block. This other block. The market kept on selling. What did the market do here as well? The market broke structure here as well. Give us an inducement. Where did the market react from? This zone. Our other block. That was where the market reacted from. Other block. The market has been reacting from other block. If you should go to daily as well, you'll still see it. It's the same thing. You just know that okay, fine, the market is selling. You just need to position for sell. You see, the funny thing is you see opportunity to buy. But personally, I don't advise counter trading, because you see, if we should go to lower time frame, all this push to the upside is an opportunity to buy. But I would rather wait. For the market to give me what I want than to counter trade, because there is no point. I will just need to relax myself and wait for the market to just do its thing. I'll just wait. If you don't have anything to do, play game. If you don't have anything to do, visit your friends. Just wait. You see opportunity to buy. You can see it for a opportunity to buy before this sell, because this is exactly what the market is doing. This is exactly what the market is doing. This is exactly what the market is doing. Down, come back, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. The problem with this buy is you don't know where the market is buying to, because if you see here, there are zones the market can decide to react from. Here, the market reacted from here. Imagine positioning your buy here. Let's say you start buying from here and your TP was here because you were waiting for that sell. You see that the market, what did the market do? The market went up, yes, came down, took you out, probably might take you out before pushing to this direction where the market wanted to go. So for me, I'll prefer waiting for that overall market than trading against what is currently happening. So if I should buy this market now, we can clearly see from the weekly here now, if there's any chance that this market should buy, it should be from this zone, because this was the last break of structure. And where's our point and key zone? This place should be our key zone from the weekly. If we should go down to the daily time frame, that's where the market is currently at. If we want to redefine it, we need to do it like this, to this zone. But I expect the market to reject this zone. Give me something like this. Then come down, probably sweep liquidity before pushing up. Then we'll get our MSS. Yeah. Then if I should get my MSS, I'll either position for a buy at this breaker block or at the other block, depending on how the market reacts from this zone. That's what will determine if I'm to buy or to sell. Let me go down to 4 hours. Okay, on 4 hours we have this tiny break of structure. Yeah. We also have another. If the market should give me something like this, then break this high before coming down. Sometimes the market might even give me failure swing, something like this. It's still okay. Then I'll mark it as my MSS. Before looking for buy. So for now, overall, I'll still be looking for more sells. If anything should happen, the market might still decide to break this zone. Then I'll continue selling. If the market should break that zone, I'll go back to my daily time frame. Then I'll position for another buy here till I get that thing that I'm looking for. Let's go to the weekly. Let's see what's happening in that zone. On the weekly, that's another block. So if this zone should fail, the next zone I should expect the market to start buying from is this particular zone. So it's very easy to spot, very easy. Like this strategy is very easy. You just have to wait for your market structure shift. And I'll also make another video for those asking me for continuation entry, but I don't normally trade continuation entry on this particular volatility. I normally do that on gold and BTC. So I'll show you guys how to trade that one on my next video. So thank you for watching this video. If you actually like this particular video and you want me to continue making videos like this, please like and share this video. Like and share. Also comment. If you also have any pair you want me to analyze for you, you can as well comment it. Mind you, I don't trade all pairs, but I can still analyze those pairs for you. If you want me to, I can still explain how to take those, because me, I trade only 6 pairs. For now, I don't trade gold and BTC because the market right now has been messed up. Gold and BTC is not respecting price action, so for now I just avoid those pair. Gold and BTC, I avoid them for now because I don't really know what the market is doing. So if you have any other pair, even if you still want me to analyze gold and BTC, I can still do it, but I don't trade it for now. I do trade gold and BTC, but for now I'm not trading it because the market has been acting funny lately. So if you have any question, you can as well ask in the comment section.